Hello, everybody. How's it going, guys, out there? I'm going to try and get the best light for this. I've never tried to shoot video outside as the sun's going down. So this is a Tokyo About 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo About 23 sneaker channelです。毎日アップするので、毎日見てください. I can see I'm a little bit in the dark here, but before I do that, I've got a couple of things to fiddle around on. I'll get the video and all that set properly, so that I've got a good visual. I want to make sure that that I'm not as dark as I am right now, but at least you guys can hear me. So I'm just going to potter around with a couple of things as I just set this this video up and get it ready to go. Hope you guys are all good out there. I don't know if anybody's tuning in yet. There's nobody tuning in on the old thingy. It tells you how many people are tuning in on the top corner. So, oh, there's one person in there. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping by. Really, really appreciate it. Just trying to make sure that I am actually live, and it does look like I am actually live, which is pretty cool. So I know that I am live on my phone. That's always a good way to check to make sure that you're live. I recommend people do that because I know people that have gone live and they thought they've gone live, but they weren't actually live. So so it's good to have a device like I've got my phone here right now, just checking in to make sure that I am live and I'm not just streaming this thing thinking I'm not actually live. So so it's great to be live. Hopefully you guys are doing all right out there. But what I need to do is I need to find the best place to do this so that I've got the best light now. That's not bad. What I'll need is somebody in the comments to tell me how clear this is and how good it looks to you guys out there, and see if we've got a good enough light for this. Like I say, I've never tried this. You can see the sky right up behind me here. Beautiful day. Ending a beautiful day here in Tokyo. It's pretty warm today. For the last month, maybe 6 weeks, it's been really, really rainy here in Tokyo, Japan. We do have a rainy season, and it just seems to have cleared up the last couple of days and gotten sunny blue skies again. And you can see how low, let me see if I can do this right. You can see how low the shadow is there. So the sun's off over that way. And I'm on the roof here shooting this live right now, which is kind of cool. And I'm toying with the idea of doing this up here every day next week on weekdays. So I think that could be quite a cool thing to do. But it's hard to tell because what I'm looking at is I'm looking at my computer screen. I'm shooting live out of this camera here. Right there. Hello, that camera right there. And actually, when I do that, you can see me a lot easier. I wonder if there's something to do with shading that, because then my face goes a little bit darker when we do it like this. Maybe if I tilt it back a little bit, I don't know. So yeah, I just I think I'm the sun's over there, so it's coming down, and I'm just in this shadow right here. A couple of minutes ago, I was in nice, beautiful sunshine. It's probably about, I don't know, 25 degrees. There's a bit of breeze kind of kicking up. A typhoon's closing in that should be coming into Tokyo over the weekend. So it's going to be a real tough ride. Sometimes when these typhoons come in and they hit you hard, they can really hit you. I don't know if you can hear that wind kicking up. And if there is a bit of sort of flutter on the screen, it's because like I said, I'm on my computer. It's amazing the difference that makes. Look, you can see me. No, you can't. I wonder if there's a way I can work that out. If somebody could tell me the best way to work it out so I get the proper light in this. See, if I go this way, the sun's over there, but it's not actually striking me. I'm still in the shadows. I don't know if there's a way to kind of get the light set right so that I'm not so much in the shadows. But yeah, like I say, the typhoons are crazy, man. They're absolutely crazy. Tokyo, well, not Tokyo, that's unfair. Japan, every year Japan gets about I'd say 18 to 22 typhoons coming in every year, and usually what they do is that they hit the south of Japan, and as they come up from west to east, by the time they get to Tokyo, they've lost all their power. They drop their power over the land after they've drawn their power from the ocean, and then by the time they get to Tokyo, they're not that big a deal, not that big serious a deal. But this one, instead of coming from the western side and sort of losing power over Tokyo, over the rest of Japan, this one's coming in straight from south, and it's going to hit somewhere in Japan, square on, over the weekend. Today's Friday, so Saturday and Sunday over the weekend somewhere. And it could hit Tokyo, bosh, like that, or it could go a little bit to the west and hit Osaka, or between Osaka and Tokyo, you've got Nagoya is another big city in Japan, so it could go and hit that. So as the sun's going down over there, you can see the shadows have gone from behind me now, and it seems like I've got a bit better light at the moment. So let me see what it looks like on the old live, because I'm looking at it. It doesn't look that bad on my phone, so I think it should be all right. So yeah, so live from Tokyo, from the rooftops of Tokyo. You can see in the background here, I've got like I'm on the roof at work, to be honest, and somebody's just jumped in to join us in the live stream. So, and then jump back out again. Oh, how sad. Yeah, you can see like I'm on the rooftops here. There's the rooftops of Tokyo there. I wonder if I can get a better sort of shot of what's around us. That's the neighboring building. There's the sky, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. It really, really was. And that's, if you've watched any of my videos, you might have seen me talk about these wires here, the wires that they have up in between the buildings and stuff in Tokyo. It's really something that really surprised me when I first came to Japan. I wasn't expecting that. So if you're watching this later on and you're jumping in, thanks for checking my stuff out. I was given a bit of advice by, I think it was Hiking Deep, maybe was the name of the channel. I think Hiking Deep gave me a bit of advice to say that it's a good idea to go live if you want to get your watch time up. And I do very much want to get my watch time up, because the watch hours are lagging a little bit behind. That's irritating. Lagging a little bit behind my subs, as I'm projected to get to that 1,000 subs maybe sometime in when would it be? Let me get rid of that. Go away. Get to 1,000 subs maybe by October. I'll get to 1,000 subs or something like that. This isn't going very well here on my phone. I managed to hit the wrong pigging button. Come on, check back in. I want to know if I'm live. I don't want to drop out of live and then be talking to myself for the next 5 minutes. That would be irritating. My phone's not willing to play with what I'm doing here. Actually, I need to fix that. There you go. Come on, phone, kick in. What's wrong with you? I wonder why it's not doing that. I'm on Wi-Fi, it says, but maybe I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi and it's not strong enough. Let me see if I need to change my Wi-Fi. I have really... I used to have really good Wi-Fi. I always had really good Wi-Fi and stuff, but these days I really feel like my Wi-Fi isn't really all that very good, to be honest. And I don't know if it's my devices. Maybe my devices are too old, because this Mac, if you've watched the video I did, what was it called now? I did a video about what I shoot on when I shoot videos, and this is a MacBook Pro 2011, so it's quite old. So maybe my devices are too old. There you go. I've got my phone working again. Maybe my devices are too old and they don't keep up with the Wi-Fi very well, or maybe it's an issue like that where I need to get my devices going again, or update my devices. I shoot my videos on an iPhone 6, which is pretty old. All of a sudden, there's 7 people in the stream, it says here, which I find hard to believe. I can't imagine 7 people want to listen to me waffle on. Down to 6. Is it going to go down to 5 soon? So if you are watching the stream, thank you for checking in. I really do appreciate it. It's a great thing to have a lot of people on your stream and chatting away in the background, which isn't the easiest thing to do. But yeah, it's great to have people checking out your live streams and stuff, and coming in and saying hi. So there's Doug Lee saying, "What up? Hello, Doug. How you doing?" Yeah, it's always good to have people pop by and check in and stuff like that. So, but it is kind of getting darker here. I'm hoping, I've been live for like 9 minutes now. I'm kind of hoping to be live for I don't know, another 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. I only want to go live for like 30 minutes or something. So it's it doesn't need to be live for very, very long, but I do want to go live more often. I think going live is going to be important, like I said, for my watch time, which is kind of lagging a little bit. So, and we've got that typhoon coming in. So like I said before, if the screen does sort of wobble a bit like this, that's me actually doing it with my hand. That's because the wind is kind of kicking in and sort of hitting the back of my computer that I'm shooting this live on, and it shakes things up a little bit. So, let me see. That's not the right thing. So a couple of people have checked in. I've got a what up from Doug there. Thanks, Doug, for checking in. He's a great guy. It's good to have people chatting in the live stream there. But it's hard to do lives. What I really appreciate is the gamers who do live. I'd actually like to do that. I used to be a little bit of a gamer in my youth. I'm one of the youth, and I'm only talking about a couple of years ago. I'm 43 now, but I used to play games online quite a lot, especially on my PlayStation. And I never knew you could stream them. I didn't know that was a thing that people did. But Call of Duty was my game that I would stream, and that was sort of my preference for doing those kind of things. So I'm just sort of fiddling around a little bit here. So, but yeah, I do need to get that watch time up. It's really, really hard to do that, to get the watch time up and make sure that enough people are checking in and watching and comment on the videos and stuff like that. So, and yeah, it's just a challenge really to get that watch time up, and I need to get it up there. I did a video recently called redoubling my efforts. That was what it was called, redoubling my efforts. It was all about me trying to sort of do better for the channel and really push on with the channel. I'm up at 450 subscribers right now, so thank you guys to the subscribers out there. Really appreciate that. There's a lot of community going on. I was talking to Scholar Gamer Nerd the other day. In fact, it might have been yesterday, about going live and being a YouTuber. And one of the things I didn't think about and I wasn't expecting in being a YouTuber was that the community element of it. I really, really didn't think the community element of it would kick in the way it did. I didn't think, I'd meet people, if you like. I thought it would be a one-way thing, me and my content, and then the viewer was more of a passive. Is passive the right way to describe it? Not really as active as me, the content creator, was. But then I realized after doing these lives and stuff like that, I'm meeting people online. I now have quite a diverse sort of following, I suppose, in a way, with subscribers and stuff like that. And I was talking to Scholar Gamer Nerd, who's been an OG for my channel for the longest time, and I really appreciate him. And talking to him about, being, having that community element, the community part of doing YouTube and being a YouTuber, and I really appreciate that. And doing the lives is a big part of that. And I honestly really do think that live is the next big thing on YouTube. I absolutely 100% believe that live is the next big thing on YouTube. I was saying to Scholar Gamer Nerd that I think we've missed the peak of YouTubing, being a YouTuber as far as content creation is concerned. But as far as lives are concerned, oh man, I think lives are going to be the big thing. I really do. I think that's going to be a big thing over the next maybe 2 or 3 years. And if you can ride that live wave, you're gonna be really ahead of the curve if you can get that going right now. So I really do want to practice going live, try and get people checking out my content and saying hi and going live with me. There was somebody, I don't remember her name. I subscribed to her channel. I think she subscribes to mine, Max or something like that. I can't remember her name, Max or something. If anybody watching this knows that, it's like Max XOXO or something like that. And her live stream, man, it was insane. Her live stream, the comments on the side, you could not read them. They went by so fast. And she had, I want to say, like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. I don't think she had that many subscribers. Like she wasn't Tweety Pie or anything like that. She wasn't in the millions. 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, but the text on the side of people just pecking away, bang, 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 bang. I don't think she was able to read any of it, to be honest. It was absolutely insane, the amount of interaction with the live. And I really do think that's where YouTube is going to go next. I've heard August the 1st, something interesting is going to happen on YouTube, where, and I don't know what it is. I should say that before people out there watching this are like, what's this interesting thing that's going to happen? I really don't know what it is that is going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen on August 1st, but something in the live platform, I think, is going to change on August the 1st. And I don't know what it says. I'm finding it hard to go live on Hangouts. I've done it once where I got Splash Time Drippy in the live stream with me, and we went live together, and that was really, really cool. I really appreciated him being on the live with me, but I've never been able to replicate that. I've got a feeling that they're going to drop the hangout element of going live, and you're not going to be able to go live in the same way you used to be able to. And I think it's because YouTube have really tuned into the fact that live is the next big thing, and they're sort of setting it up or getting it sorted out in such a way that they can get their buck out of the lives. Because I mean, let's be honest, YouTube's a business and they want to get their money out of it. So maybe it's something to do with being able to get adverts and advertising into lives more. Maybe that's why they're going to do it. But something's happening on August the 1st, which is only a week away, right? Where are we right now? We're August the 20. I want to say August the 26th. And August the 1st is like Thursday next week. So something's going to happen, I think. I'm predicting something's going to happen on August the 1st, Thursday of next week, to do with the lives and the way they structure their lives. But I don't know what it is. I haven't had time to research it and find out what it is. But if you out there know what's going to happen to live or have any advice about live, please do let me know. And because I'd love to know. And I really do believe it's the next big thing. I think live is where people are gonna really tune in. Live is YouTube's next big thing, and I think YouTube are going to milk it. And I think we as content creators would do very well to get in ahead of the curve. So if you are a content creator out there and you do you do try and promote your channel or try and get your channel doing what you need your channel to do, live. And I also think it's going to be really good. Live is really good for what's live really good for? Watch hours, which, like I said, is something that I'm very conscious of. I'm conscious of the fact that the watch hours are a little bit, well, they're not a little bit down, they're very down on my channel. So I need to get those watch hours up. And I'm sure it's Hiking Deep, I think is the name of the channel. And if they ever watch this, I do apologize if you've got this wrong. But I think it's Hiking Deep was the name of the channel, who said that live is a great way to get your watch hours up, and it's something that I'm totally struggling with, and I hope there are content creators out there who can give me advice on it and can say to me, hey, Butter, live is the way to go, but you need to do this and this. For example, I'm not very good with the live on how to tag it. I think you can tag your lives more effectively so that they get seen by YouTube, and you can make sure that people are actually searching for your live. I'm very good at tagging my videos, my regular videos. I wonder if I try that. No, I don't think that'll work. There's a thing I'm having an issue with. I wonder if I do that. Maybe that'll do it. I always feel like I'm looking away from the camera. The camera's here, but the screen of me is here. And I always feel like I'm looking at the screen of me instead of looking at the camera. I really need to train myself to look at the camera instead of looking at the screen. So maybe there's a way for me to do that. And you guys can tell me if I'm maintaining eye contact. I think it's a good idea to try and maintain eye contact when you're doing your YouTube videos. And I don't do a very good job of it. But yes, I'm very good at tagging my videos. I think, maybe I'm being a little bit too modest or lacking modesty in saying that I'm good at tagging my videos, my regular videos, but I'm not good at setting up a live stream. I'm not at all good at setting up the title of it, the tags of it, the description, that kind of stuff. Usually I just go live, and I might set the tags more effectively later when this goes on to YouTube, as this will, as soon as I'm finished, it'll be on YouTube for people to watch after the fact. But I'm not very good at tagging it for the live itself. You know what I mean? Not for the after live. After live, yeah, that's fine. It just becomes a regular video as far as I'm concerned, and I deal with it the same way. I'll alter the HD thumbnail on it, put some tags in, that kind of stuff, description, all that kind of stuff that I'm pretty good at. But when it's the actual live itself, you're prepping for that and getting the live going, I'm not all that great at doing that. So I need to up my game on that. And the man to help me with that, actually, maybe I should hit him up for this. Any of you guys out there watching who knows the Nerd of the North, he's absolutely at the top of the tree as far as I'm concerned right now. He's a real supporter of the channel, really helps me grow. So if you know the Nerd of the North, he's definitely a man to check out, and a great supporter a great energy in YouTube. Really helps me a lot with a lot of different things going on out there. So Nerd of the North, definitely a man to check out. And he's the man that I need to speak to, because what he does on his channel is he'll often do channel reviews, and he'll look at your channel for you, which is a great thing to do. Really appreciate it, right? He'll look at your channel and he'll take it apart and he'll say, oh, you need to do this, you need a banner here, you need playlists here, you need to change this, get your description better detailed, you need this, this, and this here, so that YouTube can then mine that data and do a better job of promoting your videos and promoting your whole channel. So the Nerd of the North is the man for that. King of Naptown drops by. Hello, thanks for the thumbs up, brother. Thanks for checking in. It's the evening here in Tokyo, 6:25, and I'm trying to run of lives. I'm going to try and go live for a few days. The weekend here won't be going live because a typhoon's coming into town. Woo, that's going to be mental. But next week I'm going to try and go live because I have to work until like 4:30 or 5 every night, and then sunset, sundowns are going to be a good time to go live. So thanks for dropping by. Thanks for supporting. Totally appreciate it. Thanks for helping me get those watch hours up, because they're lagging a little bit. So 5:25 a.m. here in the States. That's one of my problems, actually. King, I'm just going to call you King. I'm going to shorten King of Naptown to King. It's one of my problems is I'm going live when the States is asleep. And 5:25, I would guess, is East Coast. I think I'm right in saying time difference wise, which means the middle and the West Coast are all asleep. There's no way anybody's checking into this from those places. So yeah, King says yes, it is East Coast there. So so time wise, you know, I've done my lives before at 11 p.m. here, because that's around about 3 p.m. in the UK, where I have a lot of followers, and then 3 p.m. in the UK would be like 10 a.m. East Coast and 7 a.m. West Coast. So it's an optimum time to try and catch like the 3 or 4 different places. I mean, 11 p.m. here is not a great time to catch the local crowd here, but I do want to try to do that. But what I'm actually doing is I'm stealing the Wi-Fi at work. This is the rooftop at work, and I'm stealing their Wi-Fi because it's reliable, and going live before I head home. So so I thought I'd go live, you know, for half an hour from 6 o'clock to 6:30, try and bump up that watch time, those watch hours, and improve things. So how about you, man? How's things going for you? I checked out your video. I checked out your channel. Was it yesterday? The way I do that, I don't know about other people out there, King yourself, I don't know how you do it, and I don't know how other people do it, but I totally rely on, I don't know how to say it, symbiotic, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I rely on that rotational relationship where I drop a comment on somebody's channel and then they drop a comment on mine. And when I'm replying to their comment on my channel, I always open their channel and check out their latest video and drop my next comment. And it becomes a cyclical thing. So you drop a comment, I reply to it, I check out your video, drop a comment, and then hopefully we get this sort of cyclical thing going on where I'm commenting on your videos and watching your videos. And I'm saying this, you know, to King, yes, to you, but also to anybody else who watches this. That's the way I try to help out my brothers and sisters out there who are trying to grow their channels. So I drop a comment on you, you come back, drop a comment on me, and when I reply to that, then that reminds me to go and check out your content. You're good. Yes, good cycle. I agree. Thank you, friend. Exactly. But if there's one, you know, like slip in the cycle, you know, if I miss something, or I reply to every single comment on every single video, but I only do it like once or twice a week. I don't do it at the point of the video or the point of the comment. I'm full-time work, got my 1-year-old daughter, got my life, my family and stuff. So it's too hard for me to comment the instant a comment comes in. So what I do is I try and find a couple of hours sometime, usually at the weekend, go through every comment that's backed up on my channel. And I know I haven't been to them yet because I haven't replied to them yet and I haven't hearted them yet. And then as I'm doing that, I jump across to see if the person I'm commenting to has their own channel, and then watch the whole video if I can, unless it's a live. Can't watch the whole live sometimes, but I'll have 3 or 4 windows open at once and running, you know, videos in the background and stuff, leave a quality comment, hit the like button, that kind of stuff. But like I say, if there's a kink in that, if I'm away too long and I have to say, you know, I'm not going to catch up on my comments, then that's going to break the cycle. Or if the people I comment on, they themselves don't come back at me and hit me up with a comment in the future as well, then the cycle's broken too. So so it's really, really important to maintain that cycle. But it's also, I think, is important for people to know that I'm running that cycle. Otherwise, they don't know that. And a channel I've followed for a long time called Raw Heights actually fell into that category. If you guys want to check out a channel, I've done it again. I'm such a bonehead. I'm Dobby from Harry Potter, and I'm like, Dobby, you fucking idiot. I'm looking at the screen. I need to find, you know what? I wonder if this will work. Let's try this, because I need to not look at the screen. So we're gonna, in the middle of my little rant there, what I'm doing here is, this is my the pouch for my computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move the screen. So I've moved the physical screen off to the left side, and I'm going to cover it with the pouch. In fact, if I do it that way. My God, what have I done now? Oh my goodness. Am I still live? Please be still live. That did not work at all. I think I am still live. King, tell me if I'm still live, because that did not work. Let me see if I can cover it this way. Or this way. Any way to, let me see. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, that's going to fall off. No, no, it's covering half the screen. I'll just have to be mature about it and actually. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, how's that? Oh no, I can. Is it sticking in the side? I've got this on my phone, so I can see what's going on there. Let me get that off the side of the screen. There we go. Okay, now I cannot see myself on my computer screen, so I have to look at the camera. Yes, okay, eye contact. It's something I really struggle with. I was talking before you came on, King, that when I do these lives with my computer, the camera is here. I think I can't see my screen anymore, so the camera's here. But the down below that is the screen playing back my live, and I look at the screen way too much. So I need to look at the camera, you know, I can get that eye contact going. So I've covered the screen playing back the visual of me being live, and now it's just me looking at the camera. That actually feels better to do that. I feel like I'm actually connecting a bit better with the live stream than I was before. So instead of watching a video of myself and sort of critiquing myself, it's better to be looking at the camera. It's going to fall off, but let me try this. Moved a wee bit over. Okay, there you go. See, you live and learn, though, right? This is the thing about live streams. Take a little chug of tea. That you learn about how to do them and the best way to do them. So now what I've got is I've got my camera here, which I'm looking directly at, and below that, so to my left of that, the screen that I can't see anymore is covered by my computer case. But below the camera is where the live text is. What's it called? Live chat. That's what it's called, isn't it? So I can still see the live chat. I can look directly into the camera, but I can't see the screen. So I'm not going to get distracted by looking at my own ugly mug while I do this. But what I can actually see is how long I've been live. Oh man, alive, gee whiz. I've got to work this out. Yeah, I've been live for 27 minutes, and I said I'd be live for about 30. So so I'm not too far away from going offline. I've put the case back on, but I need to make sure I'm not blocking the camera with that. So there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna chip off. I just wanted to go live for half an hour. I'm testing things out, getting used to the live. King, I think before you came in, I was saying that I believe that live is the next big thing in YouTube. I think the YouTube content creation side of things is sort of beginning to dwindle. And I was talking about Raw Heights, wasn't I? I better finish that thought. That Raw Heights is sort of an OG follower of me and has really supported me. And I've supported him. I'm assuming it's a him. Actually, I don't know if it's a him because what they do is they drop music. And it's pretty good music, pretty chill music. I play it in the background sometimes when I'm doing other things because it's not bad music and I really appreciate it. But he or that channel fell into that cycle. You know, we were in that cycle where you know, comment, watch, drop the comment, and then comes back and that kind of thing. But I skipped one of his videos, or he skipped one of my videos. I can't remember which. Am I still live? I hope I am. I'm totally losing track of things right now. But yeah, so what's his name? Raw Heights, yeah, I missed one of his videos, or he missed one of mine or something, and we lost that sort of loop of connectivity, which is so important. I think it's so important, especially to show that you're subscribing to channels that you're actually watching and supporting. It's really important. Because of that, we missed out on each other's loop like that. So it was really, really important. Oh, Cam, yes, Cam, nice and cool on the roof. Thanks for dropping by. Cam, I don't know if you know King of Naptown, Cam. Check each other out. Great channels and great supporters of mine, always commenting, and we were always looping around together. I was just talking about the importance of dropping content and you know, commenting on each other's videos and stuff like that. And then King of Naptown says, who was the nerd channel reviewer? Super, you know, cool cool channel, Cam. Yes, definitely check each other out and drop that valuable quality comment. It was actually Aaron Storm. I don't know if either of you know Aaron Storm. He's often live, and I don't know actually if you can hear. I'm going to go silent for a little minute, but can you hear the semi? They're called semi in Japan. I think they're called cicada elsewhere in the world. But can you hear them in the background? Isn't that amazing? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think it's amazing. Anyway, maybe. Aaron Storm was the channel. He went live sometimes, and I used to watch his channel. And he recommended that I go check out the Nerd of the North. I think it's the Nerd of the North. But I mean, I'm sure you'll find him. He goes live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and he's a great channel to sort of check out. Like I say, he'll review your channel live. I'm not saying he reviews your channel, you know, like in a video that he posts. He does it actually live while you're in the chat. He usually has 20 to 25 people watching at once, so there's a good sort of text, you know, live chat going on there. And he's a real supporter of mine, and I really appreciate what he does and what he's done for me over the last wee while. So and Cam, looks like you've got King back there. It's great to do that, and great to check out, and make sure you support each other. Cam's actually here in Japan as well, so it's great to have people in Japan supporting as well. And I dropped a comment on Cam's video, his latest video, about, because you're driving that remote control car around, man. Seriously, I would just wreck it. Every hedgerow, every gutter, every tree, every puddle, I would be crashing the car into. There's no way I would be able to manage to keep that going. So but I was saying to King, you know, Cam, before we got on, that I really should do lives at 11 p.m. at night. 11 p.m. at night is a great time to catch the European market. Oh, new drone footage. I'll be checking that out when I'm done here. The European market, the East Coast and the West Coast of America, and of course the middle as well. And it's really great to do it at 11 p.m. at night. But this time right now, you know, the European circuit, if you like, is there. But King was saying it's like, you know, early morning in the East Coast, so that means it's the middle of the night elsewhere in America. So there's not so many people to jump on the live stream. So I need to choose my time a little bit better. But I did say I only want to be on for 30 minutes. So thanks, guys, for checking in and dropping some comments and hitting that like button, that all important like button. And also commenting and watching my videos and keeping that watch time up, because I'm trying to get that watch time up to be parallel with my subscribers. I don't want to get to 1,000 subscribers and then have to sort of chase watch time to match that. I want to keep those two going side by side. And right now I'm at 450 subs, which is almost halfway to the required amount. And I'm at around about 82,000 watch hours, and I need to get to 240. So I'm almost halfway to the subs, and I'm over a third of the way to the watch time. So that's the big one. And King, yes, I always try and tune in if I'm late. You do, and I do appreciate it. And even when you don't hit the live, you're always there to drop a comment afterwards, which I truly appreciate. I really appreciate that. So so thanks for dropping in, guys. I'm going to move this out the way now, because I need to end this live stream. Thanks for dropping in, guys, and checking in, supporting and all that stuff. Anyone watching this after the fact, thank you very much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, get the watch time up for the channel. I appreciate it very much. And I worked out a few things today, thanks to King of Naptown for dropping by and actually letting me sort of work things out and help me get that eye contact to the camera instead of looking at my screen there, getting the eye contact to the camera. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for anyone who checks this out, watches, and watches my videos all the way through. Time for me to check off, say thanks, and I will definitely be back tomorrow, because I am here every single day. And tomorrow it's Air Jordan 4 Cool Greys, I think I'm reviewing. And then on Sunday, it'll be the Air Jordan 3 Tinker Hatfield's Black Cement. So 2 phenomenal sneakers coming at you guys over the weekend. And then next week, I'll be dropping some reviews, but also trying to go live more often as well. To try and get that watch time up. So I appreciate you guys for being here in the live, and anyone who's watched this after the fact. Air Jordan 11 Columbia coming soon. I'll have to check that one out as well and see that. I know the Air Jordan 11s are dropping their bread in December or something, right? I think I'm right in saying they're dropping bread in December. So, but Air Jordan 11 Columbia, I'm behind the curve after my trip to Guam, so I'll have to check the Air Jordan Columbia out. In fact, I'm about to commute home across Tokyo, and this beautiful evening is now turned into early evening now. The sky's still blue. The typhoon's not too far away though, so I better chip off. Thanks for checking in, guys. Thanks for all the support that anyone gives me, and I will definitely see you guys tomorrow.